Hi everybody, Mark Michaels here with Cutting Horse Central, and today we've got a special guest, one of the new faces hitting the scene here at the Southern Cutting Futurity, Mr. Brett Cauble. Welcome.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. Well, thanks for sitting down with us. So you've kind of been one of the hottest guys on the scene here this week with the 3-year-old marking a 2:25 in the limited 3-year-old, winning the round there, and really, you know, kind of showing your skills off there and your horse. And then you won the second go around in the open 3-year-old.
Yes, sir.
With an 18.5, enough to make the finals in that, making both finals. So you came in at the start of this year, I just looked it up, you had $12,000 in earnings.
Yes, sir.
You've more than doubled that, and then just this week here with your reserve championship in the limited and your open finals, I mean, you had a little tough luck in the open finals,
yes,
but then
sir.
you got some incentive money, another $8,400.
Yes, sir.
How's that feel?
Great. Feels great. Yes, sir. Yep. I'm really just, you know, overall pleased with the help. It's more about them, you know, helping me be here, you know, than the horse training side of things. Just couldn't do it without them.
No.
You know, Walt Irwin, Billy Kidd, Brett Davis, and Trey Wilson, you know, they've sort of helped me all year, and you know, I'm here because of them, you know.
Yeah.
The help
No, it's great to have a good team, obviously.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your history. How did you get into the sport of cutting?
Well, in 2008, I took a job for Jeff Decker. Just went there to, you know, didn't know anything about it really. You know, I knew I always wanted to do cutting when I was younger, but went there breaking colts and helping him, and kind of just got into it with him, you know, and had a great start, you know. Wouldn't change that for the world.
Yeah.
You know, and then went on from there for Bart Nichols, worked for him, Bubba Matlock at Frankenore Deals and Curry Deal. Was there for 5 years, and then went down to Florida for Ted and Nancy Turner about 2 years ago, and they've just, you know, without them, I absolutely would not be here. You know, they have really just invested a lot of money and a lot of patience with me, just show after show, letting us show. So yeah, that was kind of how it all started for me, you know.
Well, I think every trainer that's had success or is an aspiring trainer, they can all look back on that one owner that believed in them and gave them that start.
Yes, sir.
And it sounds like, you know, Ted and Nancy are definitely, you know, investing in you and letting you go down the road and,
Yep.
and doing that. So tell us a little bit about the horse, Pretty Cat. So.
We bought her on Facebook from Allen Chapel as a yearling.
Nice.
And sort of a friend of mine, Jake Flannery, who is one of my best friends, had seen her and called us and told us, and we bought her, you know, and picked her up in Texas during the futurity and brought her back to Florida, and just kind of went on from there, you know. And she's always been real cowy and wanted to stop, and of course it's an up and down battle, and you know, you pull your hair out sometimes on her, but she, you know, we've learned that she wants to be a show horse, you know, and really showed up there for me. And we were reserve at the Peach State Futurity there in Georgia on her. Went on to the Congress. We won Congress in the Open, and my wife won the non-pro on her.
Oh, nice.
So, and she was just phenomenal up there, you know, and here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just kind of her. She's a little bit, she's kind of quirky and kind of testy, but she's been a great show horse. So, yeah, very, very happy.
Well, and it's great that you're getting some experience in the show pen, and obviously that's going to help in your program with Ted and Nancy, getting to show some of their horses.
Yes,
you were
sir.
telling me you've got a futurity colt for the NCHA futurity?
I do, yes, sir. We bought a mare, a Czechs out of Boone St. Kitty from Circle Y. We went and looked at them, and we've got another one also. You know, John Sanslow kind of steered us in that direction on them, and has been supportive with the whole deal, you know. You know, even without them, you know, before that, we've got some other mares they had, and he has just really, really backed us up on them. So, you know, I think with all that being said, it's the support with that's just been great, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's great to see new people have you know, the success that you've had here this week. Obviously not the end result maybe in the Open that you'd hoped for, but definitely a reserve champion in the limited.
Absolutely.
And you know, and I'm sure you've gained lots of experience here.
Yeah.
You've definitely caught the attention of some of the other trainers here, I
Yes,
think,
sir.
and you know, and we wish you all the best with your program moving forward.
I appreciate it. Thank you so
All
much.
right, well, thanks
Yes,
for stopping by, and good
Thank
luck.
you, Mark. I appreciate
Thanks, Brett.
it. Yes, sir.